Whether or not forms of child work or child labor have an impact on Guyana was on the focus as we hear in this report. The elimination of any form of child labor that prevents children from accessing education formed the basis of discussions as stakeholders met today to address the issue of child labor in Guyana. Organized by the National Steering Committee on Child Labor and the Labor Ministry in collaboration with the EduCare program, stakeholders met to ascertain the impact of child labor on Guyana.
We know from the Ministry of Education and their statistics that a lot of our secondary school children drop out of school. And while in the Constitution we have put in place that every child must be in school up to the age of 15, we still have issues of overparenting, culture.
Labour Minister Mansour Nadir. Earlier this year, the minister had blasted EduCare for its report which said that Guyana has the worst forms of child labour.
And even the EduCare brochure, if you open it, I'm sure that all of these pictures didn't come from Guyana. These pictures that you see, the guy, the last one, in a joinery shop, one guy working on a lathe, looks like an industrial piece of equipment, and also a child laborer fetching a bundle. I'm sure those three pictures don't come from Guyana. But if a foreigner picks up this brochure, they will feel that this is Guyana.
He said that the Labour Department has been reorganized and has moved to establish a special operations and training unit which would see officers intensifying their campaign to look for child workers.
And starting next Wednesday in Linden, we're going to be taking our training of the labor laws, including how to look for child labor, to the employers.
An age-old argument surrounds the difference between what is child work and child labor. And according to stakeholders, help around the home and farm is not considered child labor, especially if the child is not deprived of schooling. For Prime News, Nazima Ragaber.